All right, guys, so all these questions are fitness related and we will get into them right now. First question. When did you start lifting? I got into the gym when I was 15 years old. What keeps you motivated? Throughout the years, I feel like the answer to this question could have changed. And right now, if I were to say what keeps me motivated is my fucking hunger, bro. Like, I'm hungry to achieve what I've set out to do in the fitness industry, in the fashion industry. That's kind of what I want to get at. It's not just about fitness. Yeah, I love fitness. I love working out. I love making this content. But I think if I were to give a direct answer, what keeps me motivated is the fact that at the end of the day, I want to be doing something that I enjoy, that I am passionate about, that I love to do. When did you take lifting more serious? It would have to be freshman year of college. I met one of my boys on the soccer team, fucking beast, and he did encourage me to, start strength training and start putting on size. Unfortunately, I did go on a dirty boat, gain a lot of weight, but at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason, and everything that has happened has led to this very moment, which I am very content with in terms of where I'm at with my physique. So yeah, that's when I started taking things seriously. I don't know, I feel like every year I get more serious, but that's pretty much when it really started. All right, next question. Will a vegan diet be optimal for making gains? Short answer, yes. Let me dig into that for a quick minute. Personally, I feel like there's a lot of diets and styles of eating that a person can incorporate into their everyday life, and a vegan diet is one of them. Let's take a certain individual, for example, that has never been vegan or, let's say, vegetarian. So they've been eating animal products for X amount of years, and they just sporadically jump on a vegan diet. I'm not saying that that specific vegan diet is going to be detrimental to making gains, but it will most definitely be very difficult to transition into that type of diet compared to someone who maybe has been vegetarian for 2-3 years and then makes that transition. It's going to be a lot easier to adapt to it versus that person who hasn't been vegan and just suddenly stops all animal products. I am not any sort of certified personal trainer or nutritionist, but from my personal opinion, I feel like as long as your diet ensures that you're taking in the required amount of calories, the required amount of macronutrients that you specifically need to put on size to make gains, because everyone's different. Everyone has different genetics. Everyone has different, metabolisms. Everyone has different heights, weights, all that. It all varies, honestly. So you have to find out, how many calories, how many macronutrients your body needs to make gains. And whatever diet you choose to implement, you're going to have to get that fucking protein from somewhere. So ultimately, yes, I think you can make gains off a vegan diet. All right, next question. Why were you fake with Matt during the gym? Asked by Matt himself. And put this into perspective for a second. All right, there comes a time when you're going to be working out with gym partners, and there comes a time where you're going to be working out alone. Now, I remember my first gym partner. Do I work out with him anymore? No, I don't even remember the last time we worked out. Do I take it personal? Not really. Things change. That's just how it is. But I think that me personally, I've always enjoyed working out with a gym partner, but I also do enjoy working out alone. There's just something about working out alone and tuning into the music and just absolutely fucking losing yourself that I cannot for the life of me put into words. If some of you guys know what I'm talking about, know what that feeling, that experience is like, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And bro, I told you already, once I hop on this caloric surplus, it's... Next question. How can I be lean as fuck, but also put on great pounds of muscle? Now, this specific person, I feel like you're pretty lean, man. I feel like you have a great foundation to build upon. Like I said before, not a certified personal trainer, but if you want to get some advice, you always have David Gasky at your disposal for any questions. But if I were to suggest something, I'd say, bro, just make sure you're intaking the amount of calories that you need without consuming too much fat, too much carbs. That's what happened to me when I was 18 years old, freshman in college. I thought the ideal plan was to eat as much as I possibly can every day. I saw the numbers going up. That's when I fell in love with strength training. But I did gain a lot of fat, and that was because I was probably consuming way too much fucking carbs, way too much fat, and not enough protein. So there has to be a balance, and that's pretty much all I have to say. If you want to put on size, you got to be on that surplus, and if you want to stay relatively lean, implement some cardio here and there. and just make sure that you're hitting your macros and your calories. All right, where do you find you tend to slack off in your workouts? Be honest, bro. My upper body, I feel like I tend to neglect my arms. I've never properly had an arm day where I just work out biceps, triceps, and like forearms. What can I say? I'm just not really a fan of arm day. That's probably why my shit is super small. When I hit legs, I think the number one thing has to be calves. Usually I squat, I do my leg accessories, and then when it comes to then, when you're supposed to hit calves, I tend to just walk right past the calf machine and just go straight into the locker room. Maybe my abdominal, I don't really do any ab workouts at all. I used to when I was younger, and I throw in a couple of exercises here and there, but something that I don't commit like a specific day to hit abs or hit abs for like more than 5 or 10 minutes. What's your goals for next year regarding weight and PRs? Okay, I don't have a specific weight in mind. I've known this for a while, but I've tried to really like nail it into my mind and just practice it. And that is that the number on the scale isn't always gonna reflect what you want. Meaning like the physique that I have envisioned in my mind. There's no specific weight that comes along with that physique. So it's not always about the number on the scale. So I don't have a specific number in mind, but for goals, I do plan to put on size, as I mentioned before, and stay relatively lean. And for PRs, a big goal of mine would be to bench 315 pounds, but I just don't know how realistic that goal is with the injury that I have lingering. I've had a lingering injury for about 2 years now. I've gone to therapy twice for it. Squat, must squat 405. My all-time PR on squat is 370 pounds, but I was weighing around 180 pounds, 182 pounds, something like that. Putting it out there in the world, and I 100% hit it. I had the intentions of hitting it before the summer ended, but you know, with the gyms being closed, not really sure when it's gonna happen. But as soon as the gyms open up, we will be working to fucking deadlift 500 pounds. That 100% will happen. I have zero doubts about it. Favorite fitness influencers at the moment? I mean, I've been watching David Lade and Dylan McKenna since 2016, and I've been pretty consistent in terms of keeping up with their content. Greg Doucette, I watch a couple of his videos. My boy David Garcia, of course. To be honest, I follow the whole little group of the new era of Gymshark. Another person who is in the come up is Sawyer Clot. Before he was on all those vlogs with them, I seen his channel, and I think that kid has a lot of potential. He's like 17 years old. He fucking deadlifted like 700 pounds. And I saw one video and I was like, yo, this is some genuine raw fucking content. Chris Bumstead, Jeff Nippard, Brandon Hardbody. Well, I think it's Brandon Harding, but you know what I'm saying. Oliver Forslund, like I said, part of the Gymshark squad. Another guy that I started watching maybe like about 6 months ago or about 8 months ago is Glenn Fitness. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. He is sponsored by Rise. That's another guy that I really look up to, Mark Fit. Just his overall, like, what he's done in the industry is super awesome. And by those same standards, one of my number one, like, fitness influencers that I've been watching for so many years is Christian Guzman. Bro, he is a fucking legend. A legend in the industry. Alphalete. Alpha Land coming soon. Alphalete Gym. My son got the 3D energy drinks, the YouTube, the IG. My son is the GOAT. Max Chewing, his boy, has some good stuff, some good content. Some old heads is Yucky Lovato, Lex Griffin, Matt Ogus. If you know Matt Ogus, I fuck with you. How did you get Dylan McKenna to buy one of your Inner Out shirts? Now, I did not get him to buy one of these shirts. I went to a Gymshark meetup a couple of weeks ago in Manhattan, where some of the guys were going to do a meet and greet, and I had the idea to take one of these long sleeve Inner Out shirts to, two of them. I ended up getting them to one, Dylan McKenna, and two, James English, and I posted his reaction. It was just, bro, it was unbelievable. When I was giving it to him, I thought that alone, I've been watching his content for like many years, and we're literally like the same age. So like, I was just like, yo, I just want to show love, give you this shirt. I hope you like it. And he was like, yo, thank you. Definitely see this in a video one day. And I thought he was just saying that. To be nice. But yo, when, like, there was one thing when I saw when I saw him post a story with it on, I was like ecstatic about it. And then when I saw him rocking it in one of his YouTube videos, and literally he's wearing it for like a good portion of the video, it was just like, oh man, it's like fucking amazing. Just amazing feeling But yeah, he did not buy one. I gave it to him, and it's just super fucking crazy that he actually wore it. Gymshark or Alphalete? What a crazy ass question. I have definitely bought more Alphalete. There was a time where I was literally like die hard Alphalete. This was like 2016, 2017. But like you start to think about Ben Francis, Christian Guzman, Gymshark, I feel, has had more success in the fitness industry. I think that they are above Alphalete in terms of like brand awareness and sales. But my personal opinion, CG, Alphalete takes the win for this one. Fake for that one, right? Next, favorite workout for upper body. The dumbbell side laterals at the end of a workout, just like 4x20, 3x25, whatever the case may be. Ooh, that really gets the pump going, man. That really gets the blood pumping. So if I were to answer that question, that would be it. Dumbbell side laterals, boy. A little bit of bicep curls. Oh man, it's the recipe to a juicy pump right there. Bicep workouts with no equipment, also traps. It's a little tough to hit arms with no equipment. Probably have to be lifting just random things at the crib. But I will be posting a small little video of a full body workout that some of you might want to try out that you can do with minimal to no equipment. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for the Q&A. This is something that I've wanted to do for quite some time, and I'm happy that I finally did it. One of my boys actually suggested doing a group Q&A where some of us would prepare questions for each other and we just answer it through like Zoom or something like that. And for anyone who's been watching up to this point, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. And like I said guys, if you want to see that group Q&A, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to comment any feedback you may have, and of course, subscribe if you haven't and you're new to the channel. And guys, I will catch you in the next video. Peace.